I don't know. I give up. Hey, Z, good morning.
That's great there.
I give up.
Okay, so we're live, and I gotta go here and pull up this. Get the chat up. Cool.
Hey, Z.
Hey, Z, right on the money this morning.
And Mr. Skyfly's here.
And Mr. Skyfly. Hey, what's happening? Okay.
Yeah, it's Friday morning, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, I was texting Diane here. Yeah, I know, Daisy. You got to be there on time. I mean, we look forward to you, like I make money if you come on here quick, We bet to see who comes on first. I gotta go look something up. My sister's been having trouble, and I've been having trouble on the scanner. So I want to go to, where do I want to go? Radio reference, I think it is.
Yeah, the internet has been acting strange. Hey, Mudball.
Diane thinks she wants her scanner thing, but it's going to cost money to do it because I don't have the. Okay, let me see if I can go to the forums. Okay.
Well, what does she want? What's she looking for?
Well, she thinks her scanner's all screwed up or something, but I don't think so. Mine's been acting up too. I think it's
Can you go online and pull up radio scanners online?
Yeah. Well, I've got her here right now. I'm just looking at it, see if anybody else is having a problem.
But what I'm saying though, Paul, is there's a over here, I can type in radio traffic Port Huron and I get a scanner and I get to pick and choose what I want to listen to.
Yeah, no. We got our own scanners, right?
Yeah, I do too.
But let's see what's going on.
Yeah, it's a Friday morning. It's sunny and it was bright last night. The moon was out good last night.
Yeah.
In fact, the moon was still shining in the west, about 30 degrees above the horizon when I was flying this morning.
Huh.
The, not a whole lot of my agenda today, although I keep looking at the grass. I think I'm gonna have to mow the grass. Is your grass growing pretty fast, Paul?
Yeah, fairly good around here. Yeah, but I imagine the trailer really bad. Yeah.
Everything over here sure is greened up, that's for sure.
The trees are starting to change color though. Holy shit! What's it? New DMR. That Brantford. So I want to see if anybody else is in the forum. Yeah. Any problem? Huh. That's an old one. When was he?
Mark White, how you doing? Gitchy's here. Good morning, everybody. Good evening.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just checking something out. Yeah. Hey, Getch. And Dubya. Or Dubya.
Yeah, the big weekend is on us.
Yep.
Gitchy, are you working or are you just out and about? That was one of the questions somebody had yesterday. It said, where were you and if you were flying or not?
Huh. Huh.
Hey, Captain Joe, how you doing? Oh, she's up, Skyfly up 52. It's 52 by West Branch. Yeah.
Okay.
My
Yep.
parents used to have a house in St. Helen, so I'm familiar with West Branch.
West Branch. That's up going north, isn't it? Up because that's where they got a big model railroad place up there, I think, in West Branch.
Gitchy says that she's on vacation. She has turned her 14 her 5-week normal vacation into 14 weeks, and I love my job. She says,
Oh, dude, that's all right. Eh?
yeah.
Hmm.
Boo.
Who?
Boo hoo.
What's up, David, Joel, Daryl, uh, Donald, Mark, Gitchy? How's it going? Joe. I think I got everybody.
Gitchy's on a 14 weeks vacation.
Oh yeah, I knew she was doing that a while back. She told me that before she went on vacation. She said she might get it extended, what she ended up doing. Mark said 52 weeks out of the year is much better vacation.
That's called retirement. Except the sad part of it is the longer the vacation, whether it's retirement or if it's earned retirement, which, retirement is earned. There's always something to do. You seem to get busier the older you get.
Oh, by the way, if nobody watched Tammy Jean's show last night, go watch the show and skim through the chat. That's all I'm gonna say. Some interesting stuff going on in the chat last night.
Was TJ there?
Oh yeah, he was on the panel. I'm just saying there was some interesting stuff going on in the chat, but I'm not gonna repeat it here. You'll know what I'm talking about when you go back and watch it.
I don't even have her channel listed.
And for anybody who thinks that I'm subscribed to Ken Heron because I answered his stupid community feed that happened to run across my page, I don't know why it did. No, I don't watch his damn show.
Yeah.
AKA Jim Beauchart. Thinks that I do. No, I don't watch that crap. Dude's as fake as they come.
He's got a regular following, and everybody's entitled to follow or watch what they want to watch. But it's just there's some channels that I just don't particularly get involved in. I may once occasionally drop by and see what's going on, but not on a daily basis. You can spend your whole life on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, you see there where they got that gorilla? He's got his own phone. And now they got to take it away from him because he's on it too much.
Really? Where is that?
Oh, I don't know. I seen it in the news this morning surfing around. I just went, really? Some frickin' gorilla's got his own, I don't know, it's an iPad or what the fuck it was. I forget.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I think it was an iPad.
Yeah.
That they gave him. I don't think a gorilla could use a phone, to be honest with you. His fingers would be too fat.
Yeah, well, maybe it was an iPad. But anyways, they gotta start taking it away from him because they was fucking spending too much time on it.
Well, that proves the fact that people, the more they spend on an iPad or an iPhone, the more it increases. It never decreases. Okay, wanna go outside? Okay.
Where the hell? Breaking news.
Uh,
Go outside? Fine. No? Okay.
uh, Wayne B, you invented insulting comments. That's a hefty ass plug. Ryan and Mad Tech. I don't know who that is. Mark. You got a link to their channel? I'm not sure who Ryan and Mad Tech are.
Um,
It was spending too much time on Pornhub. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Bill?
Mark, yeah.
Actually, I think one of the games it was playing, if it's the same gorilla I'm thinking of and the one that Paul was talking about, I think it was playing like Candy Crush and crap.
I don't know where the hell I was. I seen it now.
I remember seeing something about that not too long ago.
It could have been on Facebook or something. I don't know.
They showed a gorilla playing Candy Crush on an iPad. I'm wondering, I'd almost bet it's probably the same one.
Yeah. Hi, good morning, Bill. And Mark White, of course. I haven't said hi to him yet.
Now I'm kind of wondering what the psychological aspect of that gorilla is now that they took it away from it.
Oh, yeah. It could be, might be upset.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bill.
I wonder how they even pried it away from its dead hands. Like, did they tell it, oh, we're gonna go get it charged up for you, buddy? And just never brought it back. That girl is gonna go off on one of them handlers. They don't bring his iPad back.
Oh, can hear the garbage trucks going by.
Atlantic Adventures, Bill. Well, actually, YouTube is doing the NFL football crap now. The Monday, I was it the NFL ticket. YouTube got a contract with the NFL. They're the ones doing that now. Now you watch it right on YouTube now. You pay the $200 or $300 a year, and you can watch it right through YouTube live. Uh, okay. Gotcha, Mark. Yeah, I just, if we're talking about remote ID, this whole fighting it because of trying to twist it to say there's a constitutional reason why they shouldn't have it. I just don't see it.
Not for that reason.
I really don't. I love the Constitution and I know a lot about it, but as far as that whole argument that this is a constitutional issue, I just don't see, I don't see it.
Well, the Constitution back then wasn't written for drones.
Well, it's not even that. It's just if you're gonna say it's a constitutional issue, then you would say that no planes could be tracked because of a constitutional issue.
Yeah,
That's the whole tracking thing, right?
yeah.
Like all other planes are tracked in the air, ships are tracked every day in the water. I mean,
Well, even over here, not all planes have that ADS on them, but they're mandated. They got a few years to get them, but not like small private aircraft really aren't required. The only ones that you see really that seem to have them around here is flying schools. You know, they teach it, but you know,
yeah, it's every single plane that's ever flown over me when I was flying the air too always came up on the map.
yeah.
I don't disagree with you there. Hold on, catch up here. What shooting is W talking about?
I don't know.
I'm not saying that if that's what W is talking about, I'm not saying it's not a safety issue. I'm just saying that I can't argue the constitutional side of it.
Yeah,
Problem is too many people don't truly understand the Constitution and they try to twist it to fit their narratives. And it's really not there. Like when people say, oh, YouTube's censoring me. First Amendment. That's not how it works.
yeah.
The Constitution is to protect you from being censored from the government, not companies. The First Amendment doesn't apply when it comes to companies. Oh yeah, when the dude shot down your M300. Yeah, and see, I understand from a safety aspect point, totally, W. I get that. I'm just saying the whole constitutional argument that they tried to argue, I just don't. I just don't see it. I think they were really reaching, super reaching. Because as an American, you have a choice not to fly a drone. It's not like the government's forcing you to fly one and have your location tracked. You're agreeing to that if you want to. Like I said, Wayne, and you wrote insulting comments. You invented those. And you're writing like JDS, Bill. Jesus. Yeah, it wouldn't be their first failure, though. I mean, let's face it, there's been plenty of companies and government programs out there where they spent billions trying to get it off the ground and it never worked out. So that's not necessarily true, Bill. I mean, it could totally fail and they just give up on it. Do Ron. What's up,
Oh,
Ron?
that. How are you guys?
Hey, Ron, how are you doing?
Good, good. Checking in from the bush,
You know, see, he's got camo on.
He's out in the bush.
out in the bush hunting. Got a couple from Illinois. She's 3 months pregnant. She's like, they ain't gonna stop me from hunting. No. But, yeah, I've got them in a blind right now, and I'm just out scouting. Let's see.
Ooh, But yeah, it's good to hear that your son was all right there, Joe.
Yeah, here in the prairie land.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You should be able to see something for miles.
Oh God, this property is I think it's 27,000 acres.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Huh, look what Joe's son sees last night. And this dude was wanted in multiple states.
Ooh.
Good job. I'm glad he's all right, Joe. Good job on that bust. It was like a bunch of pills or something.
Oh,
Prescription pills, cocaine, marijuana, fentanyl. Jesus Christ. Dude was a fucking pharmacy. All right.
it was on a call the other night. They actually have these 3 guys walking into a restaurant on camera, wiping their noses right before they come into the restaurant. So you know what that was all about. And then they go in there. I don't know what it is that one guy put something in, and they have him on camera putting shit in the guy's drink. And guy was only 42 years old, slumped over at the bar. They thought he passed out. They left him sit there for a while. And guess what? He didn't pass out. He coded.
And what happened? Did they catch people?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it?
The
What
guy,
were they
the
doing?
guy died. I forget what they put in his drink.
Well,
damn,
what was their
I
whole?
can't-
They literally just walked in and poisoned some dude.
No, they're one of their buddies.
Oh,
Oh,
Thought it was funny. Oh, let's get them all drunked up and messed up. And so finally, when they tried to get him up out of the chair, it's like, oh shit, poor fucker's dead.
oh
You
my
know, he's on the
God.
ground, and man, I couldn't believe the crowd. They're just all like staring, and one guy yelled over, "Hey, I want what he's drinking, man."
What dumbasses, man.
People just staring and chewing on a burger, and yeah.
Idiots.
When we had 2 guys get into a fight, one stabbed the other one with a broken beer bottle. God, he cut him up. Ooh, shit. And the cops called us the other night for a guy that they were chasing for about 3 hours. They finally got him at his house, and we get there, and the cops meet us at the door, and they're all holding shotguns. Like, Jesus, a little town is not as nice as I thought it was.
All right.
Yeah. But anyhow, guys, I better get back to work. I just thought I'd pop in and say
Oh,
hi.
so, Ron, did you get the link I sent you?
I saw that. Yeah, why nobody wants to move to Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. Well, be safe out there.
All right, guys. Well, you
Oh,
guys
no.
all have a good day.
Yeah, the office looks packed.
Yep. See you, Ron.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Yeah.
office is packed. So,
Yeah, I'll see you later.
all right, guys. Take care now.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
What was that in his window? Was that a scope or something? He was.
Yeah, it looked like a scope there in the window there by the window, eh?
Yeah, a little spotting scope.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like. So, yeah, I sent him a thing the other day. Why people don't move to Wyoming? There was a thing on there. It was funny.
Yeah, no, like what the hell was that? Those guys thinking? Jackass.
Sorry I missed our friend leaving, but
Yeah.
Dallas came down and she wanted something out of the refrigerator, and I had to go get it for her.
Ooh,
Little Llama Laura.
Laura.
The ghost just She's got all kinds of little nicknames for her brother.
Boo. Save that joke for Halloween.
Yeah.
I
Right
know
around the
that,
corner.
like all the major retailers now are getting ready for Halloween. They got all kinds of great big Halloween things you put in your lawn and, you know, I saw one was a 12-foot, 12-foot skeleton with a robe on and
Oh, yeah. Those things, the yard ornament things are getting
yes,
ridiculously huge every year now.
yep.
They had one on Amazon last year that was like 16 foot. It was
Yeah.
just a skeleton.
And they're like $150,
Yeah, they're expensive.
but they're
yeah,
lighted and that, and they, some of them actually move. And, oh yeah,
didn't I tell you to send me? I thought I said send me the link last night, Laura. Did you end up sending it to me?
what link?
Oh shit, you sent me a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Or was that the? Oh, hold on, because you were talking to me with two different accounts yesterday. Okay, yeah, you did send it to me. Okay, I'll check it out. Um. Yeah, I saw it, but you were talking to me with two of your accounts yesterday on Messenger, so I went and looked at both of them. I found it.
Oh,
I'll make some breakfast here in a minute. I'll make a breakfast bowl and throw it in a tortilla with some cheese. There you go. That's what I'll be doing. I did not get up in time this morning to go to that thing.
what the hell? Fucking,
There's some of the stuff that you can get at Sam's Club for decorating your yard.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 12-foot right there. $249.
It's not, they're not cheap.
No. Look at the size of that spider. You like spiders.
No.
There you go.
I mean, that wouldn't bother me. Like, I don't have a phobia of spiders that bad. I just don't like spiders. I don't run from them neither. I'll kill them if I see them. I go on a murderous hunt when I see a spider. You want to talk about a weird phobia? My sister's terrified of metal hangers.
Real.
Yeah, she's absolutely terrified of them. So I used to do is take metal hangers and I'd hang them like a chain in her doorway, and she'd freak the hell out. She wouldn't go through her door.
I can see this one out in front of your house right there.
That would be pretty cool to have, though. I've seen a couple around town of people had those in their front yards. Not that one, but that's just the plain skeleton one. I've seen a couple times.
Well, they keep getting more cooler every year, I think.
A random ass Welch grapes in the middle of all the Halloween decoration. Welch's grape juice.
There you go.
He put towering scarecrow. Yeah, $180. Really, for one item?
Hey, you! Happy Halloween!
Oh,
Sorry, have we met before? It's hard to remember. My head is stuffed with so much straw. Maybe I'll go harvest some smarter straw to use.
look at his eyes.
Nah, that's a bird-brained idea.
I have a feeling his eyes are like a
I
little,
love the
they're-
autumn
they're-
weather.
it's a
don't you?
screen.
The wind is blowing and the crisp scent of fall is in the air. It's time to harvest your pumpkins.
Yeah,
before
it's
they
like a
get
LCD screen.
Yep.
Ooh, you better hurry about that. Happy fall, y'all.
Oh, I might get one of those.
It's pretty cool.
That'd be cool out in front yard, wouldn't it?
That's an 8-footer.
Yeah.
I wanted that 16-foot one I saw a couple years. Was it last year? I think I saw it. Actually, when I was driving by the lady's house, I just rolled
the
down the
car.
window and she was out in front and I said, how tall is that thing? She was like 16 foot. I said, Jesus. Like it towered over her house.
What was it, a
Just sitting-
skeleton?
Yeah, but she paid like $300 and some for it. Like, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, Laura sent me this. Girl looks so sweet and cute until you piss them off, and then they're like a chipmunk with rabies.
That's funny.
And it turned into a little pissed off spider monkey.
Oh,
Yeah, I see what Joel put in the chat. about the
yeah,
Grim Reaper.
10-foot Grim Reaper.
Hold on, Laura, I'm looking up something. Cause this lady that had that one in her yard, she said she got it from Costco. I think it was. I like Halloween. I just hate that they don't give the kids any time off for it because like they do with Christmas and all that. Cause it always seems to fall on a freaking school night. And
Okay, I know she's had two different.
I can't even find one on Amazon that size. They might not have it no more.
How many inches was it?
She said it was 16 feet. I mean, it was tall as shit though. This thing towered over her house. I just don't see one on Amazon. Maybe they don't. I mean, maybe Amazon doesn't sell them. Let me check Google.
Yeah, see the most that I see are like 7-8 foot.
Yeah, I'll give you a different one. 519-614-3195.
12.
Or 3195. I think it's 2393 someone. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Unless she was wrong about the size, cause this is kinda what it looked like right here. Like
Oh, wow.
it was way above a roof. But it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
It was massive.
Oh, yeah, look at there.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they only sold them at one point. Maybe they don't sell them anymore. I
Or
don't know.
special order or something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore the lady said she got it at Costco. But like I said, it could have been a one-time thing that they did 1 year or something.
Or it could have been Costco had it and it was a promotional item from the year before and they sold it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's like towered over top of their Halloween stuff or whatever.
We used to do that at Walmart. We'd sell you the display models if that was all that was left.
Yep.
Because otherwise we'd have to send them back to the warehouse. So we would sell them to people. You get them dirt cheap too. If they were like $150, when it came time to start tearing them down, and these people used to come in all the time the last few days they were up, and they'd get like $150 blow up for like 25, 30 bucks just to get rid of it. Because we would send it back, not make any money, or we could sell it and make some money off of it for the store. And it was just easier to sell it. But this one guy came in 2 years in a row, and he bought up a bunch of the display models. He did that for Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now, we don't get any time, the kids don't get any time off for Halloween, Laura. They get a week off for Thanksgiving, they get almost 3 weeks off for Christmas and New Year's. It's like right under 3 weeks.
Holy crap, man. He's got a 600-foot square shop, probably the best part of the whole thing. Oh, shit.
But yeah, Halloween, the last couple, ones that we went trick or treating with the kids. Yeah, it was always on a damn school night, which sucked. Cause then you couldn't really be out super late and you had to get home and get the kids all wound down and then they would be wanting to eat candy and. That's not a holiday, it's considered a federal holiday. So we don't get time off for that.
I wonder who's got this listed. Needs an update. Okay. Irene. Be curious on something here.
God, what the hell are these storms doing, man?
You got more storms headed your way?
They're just these tracks of these storms are all over the place. Look at this. So this is Idalia. And she went all the way up here. Now she's like curving this way. Looks like she might go back towards, maybe up towards New York. But I don't, it's just a tropical storm right now, I believe. Yeah. It's right here at the moment. Just look at the tracks of these storms. This one went like that and it was like, whoop, all the way up here. And then now it's like, the hell are these storms? Look at the track of the Franklin. It's all over the place.
Uh,
But this track is weird. It's like, yeah, boom, north.
Yeah.
And then it curved down a little bit and then went back up. And it's like, Jesus. Weather patterns out there pushing these things all over the place. Well, we'll know if it gets any worse in the next couple of weeks. Oh yeah, the whole trunk and treat. I hate those, JD. Although it's some of them, the kids do get a lot of candy, but yeah, it's not as fun as going from house to house. I'd have to
No,
agree with you on that.
people just standing out in the parking lot handing out candy.
Like I felt bad for this one dude one year, right? Him and his wife, it was just some two older couple. They were probably both in their 60s, and they were all the way down at the end of this road, like at a dead end in this little cul-de-sac. But it was a long ass road, but they happened to be at the very end of it. And we walked down there, and we were the only ones to walk all the way down there. And we knocked on the door, and the guy was like, I really wanted to hand out treats this year, but nobody walked down here. You guys were the only ones that came down. And you could kind of see in his face he was kind of disappointed, like he was looking forward to it. And he was like, well, me and my wife can't eat candy because of we have medical problems. He's like, so since nobody else came, I'm going to give you guys all this candy. He took this massive bowl. I'm talking about this giant bowl he had like this. And he had all three of the kids open their bags and just went shh, shh, and filled their bags all the way up. And it was good candy too, like the good chocolate mix candy, it's got Kit
Oh,
Kat
yeah.
bars and Snickers and Twizzlers and all kinds. Like it was a good mix. And I felt bad for the guy, but he seemed happy that my three kids came down there. But they got more candy from that guy than they did throughout the whole night. Well, and it seems like these days too, people just aren't into the decorating anymore like they used to be. You don't see nearly as many houses decorated for Halloween and Christmas.
There you go. There's a 12-foot one. It's an inflatable,
Yeah. Well,
but it's only $59.99.
Well, that's because it's inflatable.
yeah, it's inflatable.
The other one was actually plastic skeleton. Like that's big difference in cost of materials. Making my way downtown. Hey, that was that song. That was the one with Terry Crews was singing in the car in White Chicks. You could tell they tweaked the song a little bit, but that was definitely the beat.
That's funny.
And you get a 5% coupon on it too.
Yep.
The
Overnight. But I didn't find anything big like that. I really like that one that has the LED or the screen on the eyes,
Yeah.
where the eyes open and close, and
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, here, Laura, like I said, they get right around 3 weeks. It's pretty damn close. Oh, I remember Christmas break as a kid. That was always fun. Know your scanner.
This is the one that I like.
You think the wind would blow it over easy? Must really have to anchor it into the ground. 8-foot towering scarecrow. Yeah, $180. Really, for one item?
Hey, you! Happy Halloween!
Oh,
Sorry, have we met before? It's hard to remember. My head is stuffed with so much straw. Huh, maybe I'll go harvest some smarter straw to use.
look at his eyes.
Nah, that's a bird-brained idea.
I have a feeling his eyes are like a
I
little.
love the
They're-
autumn
they're-
weather.
It's a
Don't you?
screen.
The wind is blowing, and the crisp scent of fall is in the air. It's time to harvest your pumpkins.
Yeah,
before
it's
they
like
get
a
late.
LCD screen.
Yep.
Ooh, you better hurry about that. Happy fall, y'all.
Oh, I might get one of those.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I think that is way cool.
Yeah.
And they keep coming back to empty the bags. They were getting loads of candies to people. Oh, yeah. So what we normally do, Mark, is we have like we'll carry a couple of like those big, not disposable grocery bags, but the reusable ones you can buy at the grocery store. We usually carry 2 or 3 of those on us, and we'll empty the kids' bags into those as we're going along. And then we'll carry those around. Because usually what we do is we take all the candy, all 3 of the kids, we put it all together, and then we sort it by types of candy. And then we'd let the kids have some as we want them to have it, because otherwise they
Oh,
just
they'd
go.
be bonking off the walls.
Well, the problem is they'll just go to town and just like Aubrey. There's been a couple of times where she ate herself sick and just eating too much at once.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we distribute it to them. And the other 2 are getting to the point now where they're probably not going to go trick or treating anyway. I doubt Kelsey's gonna even want to do it this year. She's kind of teenager, music and boys. She don't care about none of that crap anymore. Thomas might though. He's still kind of got a kid mind.
Well, the
Small.
only thing that was neat about that scarecrow one that I showed you
Mhm.
is even though it's a fall sentiment, you know, you could put that up in September or October and it would, you know,
Well, a lot of the fall and Halloween decorations, you can mix and match those for
Yep.
either one. I mean, because there's fall decorations you buy that have pumpkins on them and stuff. They kind of go hand in hand, to be honest with you. If you're somebody that doesn't want like an evil, crazy looking Halloween, you kind of use more fall decorations. If you're
Right.
like an older lady that doesn't like all the like scary crap in the yard and all that, but you want to decorate a nice little mild decoration for Halloween, then you would use fall decorations.
right.
Either one of them will work for Halloween though. Or vice versa. I mean, I guess. I mean, you can really start. You only have to put up fall decorations if you're a big Halloween fan. You can start putting up Halloween decorations in fall. I mean, if you're gonna go all out and decorate your house, you might as well do it a month before the holiday. Take that way you know, because you're probably gonna spend, if you're somebody that's really big into it, you're probably gonna spend a few hours, if not a whole day, out there putting the shit up. So you might as well get your time's worth out of it, you know? So I'm saying if you're gonna go all out for Christmas or Halloween, you might as well do it at the beginning of the month and enjoy it for the whole month.
You know, the sad part of it is I used to do a lot of decorating. It's taking it down afterwards. It's a pain in the butt. Putting it up, you're all excited, you know? Taking it down. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a slow Friday morning.
Yeah, I wish it was for me. I got to go do some science.
There you go, Justin.
Joe sent this to me, some New Orleans, or his area. I don't know if this is New Orleans, but it definitely looks like a New Orleans decoration.
Yeah,
You can tell that they've kind of featured a Mardi Gras theme into it.
right.
Marching in place. Look at Elvis. Like a 50s theme, I guess. Oh, Jesus, look at that.
Holy cow. There's another big one. Oh, look at the size of those.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Well,
What does
look
it
at that.
say?
I just got a text. Drone DJ there. They got a mini Ford Leap out right now. You know, drone.
I don't get it. Why is she holding a needle that says COVID vaccine?
Well, that was during COVID.
Dolly is our savior. Vaccine, vaccine, vaccine. Was she a big vaccine promoter?
I don't know.
I don't.
Well,
I don't remember.
at least the homeowners are. Who did you say had that running, Paul?
Drone DJ. There's just a YouTube video just came out saying about a mini Ford Leap that they're talking.
It's the channel that DJI purposely gives information to leak.
Yeah.
Our avenue has 10 houses on it and there are only 2 kids at one of the houses, so we don't usually get anybody knocking on the door. Jeff from Four State Aerials always decorates his entire yard for Halloween. Yeah, you don't see as much of that these days, Donald. I mean, you still do, but you know, you'll go through entire neighborhoods and half the houses won't even be decorated. Those are some decorations. Point to the day.
Yeah, Mark says you take out the best of the candy and give the rest back to the kids.
I actually don't eat a lot of it, to be honest with you. Sarah will buy me stuff like these Twinkies she bought me the other day. There's 4 missing out of there and I only had 1. I don't really eat a lot of sweets like that, to be honest with you. She'll buy me stuff sometimes and it will sit here for a week and a half before I even touch it. I'm not a big sweets person.
Yeah, but what about all that stuff that Gitchy sent you? Is it all gone?
Well, I did eat the bags. The gummies were really good. I did eat those, but that was over the course of like 2 weeks. It took me to eat those bags. And the last one she sent, no, the kids ate most of those. I didn't end up going, David. Sarah ended up going, so. I got stuck home with the other one, so. Actually, last couple times I went, David, it was literally just coffee and donuts for the parents. They don't always give, you can buy a plate of food, but they usually do coffee and donuts for the parents. Which everybody knows I don't drink coffee, so that annexes me from that. So I end up with a cup of water. But no, I'm not. Like that box of Twinkies, if the kids weren't eating them, shit, that would last me probably at least 3 weeks, if not longer.
Easy says, don't BS him. You
No.
eat everything.
Now we were running a little late this morning, so I didn't get to go. But that's like Sarah buys donuts all the time, like usually for every once in a while on the weekend she'll go and get donuts for breakfast for the kids on the weekends, but I don't ever eat them. Half the time they'll sit in the fridge and I don't even touch them. Ask Sarah, the last 4 or 5 times we had a birthday for me, I didn't even eat my own cake. I never even ate it. Just not a big sweets person.
Wayne B says he drinks buckets of coffee just like you, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it Tim Hortons there, Wayne?
So Paul, what do you got to do today?
Well, I'm gonna take a run over to that fucking building site, see what the hell I can do over there. I don't know. See what's going on. I might stop the thing there, but they don't open till they be open now, so 9:30. So
Well, any trip I know is going to include the Tim Hortons too.
oh yeah, I gotta go to Tim Hortons. But this list they gave me yesterday, I just lot 24, unit 2 and unit 1 should have a sign. But the freaking thing is that's not even built yet.
Well, you need to stop by their office on your way.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I got 4 or 5 different people now texting me stuff and they're counteracting each other. And I think I'm just going to take a drive over to the freaking.
Well, why didn't you? That's what you should do. Just walk into the office and talk to them.
Well, that's what I'm going to do the first thing this morning. Like, what the hell do you want me to do? Like, get it right. Like, 'cause this one here, they're saying take the ones off of lot unit 1 and 2, those can go on lot 2, unit 1 and 2, if possible. But nobody said yesterday about taking them off. And I just, and then lot 5, they're fucking digging a hole for it right now. And I just, oh my God. I don't know. See what the hell they. I go and see what the hell they're doing. I don't know.
I mean, that's what you should do, because I mean, it sounds like they ain't got their shit together.
Well, they don't. And they want me to remove 67. One person says remove 67, lot 67. This one here says I should have lot 67, unit 2, unit 1 should already have a sign. Well, they asked me to remove it. Like,
Yeah, what you need to do is get a copy of all those emails. I'd print them all out,
you know,
and I'd walk in there and I'd be like, what the hell is this? Why am I getting conflicting emails
yeah.
about what to do, and lay it out on the desk for them?
Yeah.
And ask to speak to the highest person in the fucking office.
Yeah.
And that way they can go and be like, all right, what the hell's going on, and have a meeting about it and get it squared away.
Yeah.
Because there
Like,
should only be one person doing that.
yeah. So I had this other lady yesterday. What the hell? What the? If I get the info on her here. I don't know. Forget how it came up. But
I think there's just too many hands on one piece of property and they're not talking to each other.
yeah, and they don't drive to the site and say, well, yeah, okay, no, we can't have a sign here yet.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just think it's a bunch of different people working on one site. They're not talking to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they're trying to do each other's job.
Because that job could end up costing you money, all the running around and messing around.
Like I went and removed the sign yesterday, and they're telling me later on today, oh, there should be a sign there. I already took it out. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I would print out all those emails before you go in there.
Yeah.
So you can show them, look, I'm gonna start charging for this. This is.
Well, they're not emails; they're text messages, right? So.
Yeah, at least go back and I'll print those out. You can connect your phone
Yeah.
to your
Yeah.
printer, take some screenshots of them.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Like I said, I would print out all those emails before you go in there.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get going. I got some stuff
What? I just got here.
I'm sorry, there, TJ. You're gonna take my spot, okay? You can slide that up over to here where I. See, some of us have to work for a living still. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Well, don't work too hard, man. Just take it easy. Just breathe, man. Just breathe.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Okay, cool.
all right.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, you didn't like me trying to get you to laugh last night?
Well, I actually did get going actually pretty good. Like, cause I was reading Maddie's comment. He's like, yeah, I know. And that's when I lost it.
I left early because Matt Northeast called me. So
What was he doing?
no, he was just calling to talk to me about some shorts and stuff he was working on. So I ended up and didn't catch the last like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. You're like booga booga booga.
He always calls me super late because he always forgets about that.
Yeah, I forget about that
Yeah,
shit
well-
too. Like the time change in different states or whatever.
Well, in different countries, like Matt will call me because it's like, 1 or 2 in the afternoon for him, but he doesn't realize it's like 11 or 12 at night here.
Yeah,
And he'll forget.
like oh.
And a couple of
I
times
guess he know. I guess he knows it's daylight over here, so he doesn't like. I guess he's not like really bothering you because you're not sleeping or anything.
No, it'll be middle of the night here.
No, but you said he'd call you like in the afternoon though. One or two
His
in the-
time is what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Oh,
So I would
gotcha.
wait. There was a couple of times he called me and I was laying in the bed like half asleep and I answer the phone
Oh.
and the camera turns on. He's like, "Oh, where the hell you at in bed?" Like, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Dude, I'm laying in bed.
And every
You
time
too.
he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
That's funny. Paul's got his mic muted. How can I move this? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you two said anything halfway brilliant in the chat, I wouldn't have to do it myself.
That was pretty
I
funny.
mean, JD does surprise me sometimes, but Wayne usually doesn't say anything smart.
Yeah. What's up, Laura? Mark? Let's see who else we got. We got Don, David, Hazy. What's up, Wayne? JD. And Gigi. And then we
Yeah,
got Atlantic Adventures.
yeah, I was trying to
Everything
get
like
you to laugh last night.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Booga wooga wooga. And then I started clapping. Everybody else started clapping. That was pretty funny. What's up, W?
Yeah, I was about to go to bed last night when Matt called me. I was about to leave Tammy's stream because I was actually going to put in the chat. I'm going to watch The Witcher later.
That's cool.
Because remember when she put in the about my comment about leaving to go finish to watch The Office?
Oh yeah. That was pretty funny too.
Well, I was actually gonna leave to go watch another show, but then Matt ended up calling me because I was gonna go lay down and go to bed.
That was funny. I'm gonna go watch The Office.
There you go, JD. E equals MC squared.
Why is Paul's mic muted?
I had company.
Oh, gotcha. Did Dallas come up and say hey
Dallas
to you?
was in a little earlier and she came and got some
Some cookies?
she didn't have anything to eat, so she wanted
Some cereal.
I had some what do you call them? Hot dogs on a stick wrapped in pancake mix.
Oh yeah, those are good. No, I know what you're talking about, like the little sausages wrapped in the pancake mix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. I like those. I've had those before. Those
Yeah,
are
they're pretty much a corn dog, but
Yeah, like a corn dog, but they're pancake mix. Yep.
right. I'm checking Messenger. I don't see anything. Oh, there it goes. It just came in. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are good. I like them things. I haven't had them in a long time though.
Well, they come in a box.
Right.
Like a Sam's Club, like 30 in a box. For Christ.
Right. And you just zap it in the microwave and off
Yep.
you go. Yeah, any of those little breakfast things are good, but not really good for you. They taste good, but they're not really good for you, but they're good at the time.
Yeah.
It's like when you can't find anything else to eat, like, well, let me just put one of these in the microwave.
I think I pissed Mitch off when I was questioning him about that diet that he keeps talking about.
Mitch, who's that?
Old guy with the drone. I turned into old guy and a carnivore.
Oh, was he in the chat last night?
No, I just questioned him on his diet and where the his proof comes that the diet's good for you.
Oh.
And I think he got a little pissed off about it. Because he keeps contradicting himself. Every time I ask him something, he contradicts himself. So I said, in his video, he says, you know, I've done all this research and it's proven that this diet is good for you and this is what we should be eating. And so I said, well, what's your research? And I said, have you read the opposite studies out there on why this diet is bad? And he said, oh, well, you can look up anything and you can find anything on the internet that's going to tell you it's good or bad for you. And I'm like, point in case, that's what you just told everybody you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but to me, if you look at Mitch a year and a half ago and you look at him now, bro, I don't care if he's put on a little bit of muscle and that's only because he's eating high amounts of protein. He doesn't.
Is this that like real huge, like muscular looking guy that always like,
No.
oh,
He's an old guy.
oh,
He doesn't look healthy to me. He looks like a sick cancer patient. That's just, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the truth.
uh,
To me, he doesn't look healthy at all.
does he eat healthy?
No, his diet is eat nothing but meat.
Oh,
No vegetables, no breads, no cheeses, nothing with carbohydrates in it.
I mean, some carbohydrates are good for you. Like others aren't really as good as others. I mean, cheese, you can't go wrong with cheese. That's
No,
good.
but he literally eats nothing but meat, TJ. Like,
Yeah.
he eats steak and bacon like every day.
I mean, you gotta, I guess you just have to balance everything out. Like, you know, have some cheese here and there, eat your meat, eat your chicken.
And then he was
Yeah.
on there yesterday talking about, you know, it's really hard for me to go in the doctor's office and tell my doctor that she's just wrong about everything. And I'm like, that's called the carnivore diet over here, Gitchy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you're telling me you walked into the doctor's office and told your doctor who went to school for how many years in med school, actually studies the human body, that she's completely wrong and you're right because you did some research on Google? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude,
Yeah,
if
it's
I was,
crazy how, like some people are saying, "Oh man, my doctor's a crack man. He or she's a whack job. They don't know nothing." But actually, some doctors are pretty smart. They could tell you like what's going on or whatever.
but let me ask you this. If your doctor's such a crackpot, why the hell do you keep going back to him?
Yeah, exactly. Find a different doctor that knows what they're talking about or whatever.
Well, the difference between Atkins, Mark, and the carnivore diet is Atkins does allow you some carbs. So you can have like a piece of bread here. It does allow you a little bit of carbs in the diet. That's the only difference between the two. Carnivore doesn't allow you any carbs. You know,
That's
to
crazy.
me,
There's like
so you're telling me that eating pig fat every day and eating bacon is healthier than eating a vegetable? Or that's just healthy, period? Come on now. You don't know what's going on the inside of your body because you don't want to listen to the doctors because you think they're all quacks. How do
yeah.
you, like I said, I'm sorry, but if you look at he did a side-by-side picture of himself from a year and a half ago and now, and I'm sorry, but he looks extremely unhealthy to what he looked like a year and a half ago, but he thinks he looks super healthy. I don't think he does. He looks like nothing but skin and bones. But every time I question him on one of his videos, he either deletes it or he won't respond to me. And then when he does respond to me, I'll respond back to him, and then he just doesn't answer me. He ignores me.
Well, the best thing to do is just forget about it. Leave him alone.
Yeah, well, when people are putting out bad information that they don't know what they're talking about, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, but that's up to everybody to decide. It's like when TJ gets on a rant, you know, you don't want to change anybody's mind. That's TJ, and if you don't like it, then turn it off. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I get fixated on stuff like that.
I don't know, man. I try not to let little shit like that bother me, but sometimes you have to question all this shit. Like, why is it like this, or why is this person saying this, and why is this person saying that, or whatever. It's crazy how like there's all these different diets out there. You know, you got Atkins, you got the tiger diet or the carnivore diet or whatever, and then like there you got like all these crazy diets out there. It's like, man, just kind of balance your shit out. And
Well, you could start your own. You could call it the breastfeeding diet.
the breastfeeding diet.
You just suck milk all the time. You know?
Yeah. That's funny.
No, I love meat, Mudball, but I don't think it's healthy for you to be eating bacon all day, every day as a main source of food. And then trying to tell people on the internet that that's healthy and that's what you should be doing.
You got to
'Cause
eat it in moderation, I guess.
No, but then he says that he thinks the entire industry, the medical industry, is nothing but a bunch of quacks, but yet the people that started this diet, a couple of them were doctors. So you believe those doctors, but you don't believe the other ones. I don't just constant contradicting. I don't know. Donald.
That's funny. I love meat. You kinky bird, you. Oh, he's lappy tappy to each their own. Dang it, JD, how did you know that?
Question is what kind do you like?
I don't know. Strawberry, cherry.
Cherry and banana.
Cherry banana, yeah.
Those are the two best.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, they are.
I think they have like blue raspberry Laffy Taffy.
I still have, because I don't have a barbecue anymore because we had to throw our old one out because it rusted through. I still want to try Mudball's smoking meatloaf.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Tim and I think Tim and Matt both did it and said it was freaking good.
Well, you just make the meatloaf and put it in the smoker?
Yeah, I think you just let it sit in there and cook for like an hour or so. I don't know. You could ask Mudball for the exact recipe how he does it.
Oh.
I haven't tried it yet, so I haven't really gotten the info yet for it. But I know Tim and Matt both did it, and they really liked it. They said it was good as shit. I don't remember JD. I just remember Mudball talking about it a bunch. Like a few months ago, and then Tim and Matt.
There's Don. There's all Don.
There you
Yes, you make a meatloaf just like you would normally make a meatloaf, and you're going to stick it in the oven. But instead of putting it in the oven, you put it on the smoker and cook it. Smoke it like you would smoke pork shoulder or something around 250, 275. Keep it around that range, and oh my gosh, you do it once, you will never have meatloaf another way again if you can help it.
Do you have a big green egg?
No, I use a Weber 22 kettle.
Oh.
I bank my charcoal on one side and smoke indirectly.
Oh. Can
You're a
you
jackass, JD.
I don't know. Could you use it? You couldn't. You would it be good on a gas grill? No.
You can get little smoker boxes for your gas grill, and
Oh.
it sets down right in the burner, and you put your wood chips in the little box, the smoker box,
Right.
and it generates the smoke that way. So you
Gotcha.
can do that. I mean, it's just a different type of heat, but you still have to generate that smoke somehow.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm not a big fan of gas grills. I'd rather have a old fashioned charcoal grill.
I run through the burners on gas grills. I run through them so fast, and I have to replace the burner system like once every 2 years is just too much for me. I've had this Weber 22-inch kettle for 11 years, and it's just now starting to show just a slight amount of rust.
Yeah, ours, it wasn't the grill that rusted, but it was the big heavy grates got rusted really bad last year. Out of nowhere, they just rusted really quick.
Were those
And
cast
so-
iron?
I think so. They were super heavy.
Yeah. You
And
gotta
I just threw the whole thing out because I couldn't find any.
you gotta
that would-
maintain those. I have just a wire grate that came with the Weber. Actually, no, I replaced that one that came with Weber, and I bought one that has the hinged sides so I can add charcoal while I'm smoking.
Yeah,
But-
because alls I had was a little small one. And Sarah's mom, when she moved, she gave us her old grill. But we used it for about a year, and then all of a sudden the grates rusted like crazy.
Now they
really
sell
quickly.
the cast iron inserts where it fits the 22-inch, and you put that in, and it has 4 quadrants on it, so you can put a griddle in, or you can use grills all the way around, and you can swap out each of those little quarter pie shapes for something different. I'd kind of like to get that set up.
Oh, you know what? I saw a lady had so she has a gas powered stove in her house, like a big industrial one.
Mhm.
And it had different pieces you could take out, like a hot plate.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it was so cool
Yeah,
looking because she
looking
has
good.
a,
I used to do commercials for a appliance store here in town, and I'd go in, and they were always touting their gas grill with the cast iron and all the griddle attachments and stuff like that. And I was always like, man, I would love to have that. I don't have gas at my house, so
Do you ever use those?
yeah, you'd have to get
Do you ever use
propane.
those round like cylinder things when you pour the charcoal in the round cylinder things and you stuff like
yeah,
paper?
charcoal starter. That's all
Yeah.
I ever use is a charcoal starter.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah,
awesome.
I never
love
use
that
lighter
one.
fluid.
Yeah, those are cool. I like those things.
hmm And sometimes if I'm just grilling some burgers, I will just put charcoal in the charcoal starter, get it started, and throw a little small grate up on top of that, and just sear
Now,
my
when
burgers
you're-
right on
when
top of
you're-
the charcoal starter.
Okay, so when your grates get like food when the food and shit gets stuck on there, like how do you clean the shit off and make it all like
A grill brush.
but like I was watching something a long time ago where this guy had took his grates off and he put them in some kind of liquid and all the shit just came off and they were like shiny, like all silvery
If-
again.
If you really want to make them like new, I mean, every few months when it starts really getting caked on, easy off.
Oh yeah,
oven
oven
cleaner.
cleaner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit eats anything off.
So could
Yeah.
I just like put that like in a container?
No,
and
you
soak
just
it in?
spray
No.
it.
No, in fact, if you really want to just be an asshole, I used to work at a pizza place, and they would get really bad. You'd get that baked up, and every once in a while, you'd have to clean out that oven. So I would pull the inserts and stuff out of the oven, and then the conveyor belt out, put them in my truck, and drive to the car wash, and spray them down with the easy off, and let them set for half an hour. Then take the car wash sprayer and just hose them
Oh.
down. And when I
Oh.
leave, that car wash is just covered in creosote and nasty
Oh wow!
grease.
Oh god!
Yeah, easy
People,
off,
like
though.
washing down the drain.
Yeah, but-
easy off works really good.
But we're
I'll
talking
think
about like
about
a big industrial, like pizza oven.
I'll have to go to the store and get me some of that easy off.
Yeah.
Get the odorless shit though, because the other stuff, man, you'll If you don't have good ventilation, you'll start choking on it.
Oh yeah, well, I'll make sure I go outside for that shit.
No, no, easy up. When I used it, you didn't have to apply heat, but I know that they do have it in the commercials. Don't you apply heat, Justin?
I've used it before on like really
Or do
bad
you just spray it and let it set?
caked pans, and it just came right off
Okay, yeah. Then
without doing heat.
I
So
can't remember the instructions on easy off. You needed to
Well,
apply
easy
heat
off,
to-
like if you're gonna do your oven, you spray it on and then you set it on warm and you let the oven warm it up and
Okay, so it's just a warming. It's not really
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
baking. Okay.
well, because my dad had I was cleaning some pans for my dad that he got, and they had like kind of just years of oil caked on them.
Mhm.
They were one of them was one of the big deep fryers that they use for the turkeys. And I took the easy off because we were scrubbing the shit out of it with Dawn dish
Mhm.
soap and stuff. Shit wasn't coming off, so I took easy off and I just sprayed it on it. Just fucking ate it right off.
Wiped
It
off.
came off.
Now,
So
TJ,
could you get that
what
at
kind of
like
grill do you
Home-
have?
Could you get easy off like at Home Depot or
You
Lowe's or
can get it
Walmart?
at any
Walmart or
grocery
any
store.
place.
Every
Now-
grocery store sells it.
TJ, you're just going to be using it on the grate, right?
It's
Yeah.
a spray. I don't
Yeah.
know if they have it in a paint on liquid or not, but it's a spray.
Yeah, I
Well,
always use the spray. I would be careful if whenever you do it, get it away from your grill because depending on your paint on your grill, it might.
Take
Oh
it-
yeah, so like
Be on
just
that.
kind of spray it away like from like
Just take your
Well,
grate off and take it.
just do it like on the driveway or something.
Oh yeah, your wife's gonna love the stain.
Yeah,
on your driveway
yeah,
from
because
that.
all that stuff's gonna stain your driveway.
What about like in the grass
Or a car wash.
or yeah, a car wash? Yeah.
in the grass. This grass is gonna end up having grill marks from the easy off.
It'd probably even work in a shower.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. I can
Yeah.
see TJ making a big mess with that.
That's why I said it would probably work. I would say to be safe, take it. 3
There would be
miles
like
outside
shit like
town.
all over like in the tub of the shower or whatever.
There's special instructions for TJ. Take it 3 miles outside of town.
No, I mean, what you could do is do like Donald said, go to a car wash, lay him down on the ground inside one of the drive-in ones where you can
Yep.
drive your car in,
Yep.
and
But
lay
yeah,
it
the
down
car
on the
wash has
ground.
those grates in the floor. You just
Yeah.
lay it on there.
Spray
Yeah.
it, let it set for a while, and then hit it with the pressure. And
Yeah.
I guarantee it'll come shiny.
Oh.
Unless it's rusty. And if it's rusty,
Yeah, because between the easy off and the high pressure from the pressure washer, it should come right off.
you might not
Oh,
even need
yeah,
easy off,
dude.
depending on how dirty. If you were just
Yeah,
going
the
to get the
pressure
chunks of
washer
stuff
might
off,
just clean them up.
Yeah, newspaper.
pressure
it's
washer
hard
and a
to-
brush.
It's hard to find newspaper these days.
That's usually you just go to your neighbors and steal it off their porch.
Yeah.
Actually, our local newspaper, they don't even charge you for it anymore. They just drove around and throw it in everybody's yard.
Yeah.
We get them every week, and usually after a couple weeks, I'll go to the end of the driveway and throw them all in the trash. Nobody ever reads them, dude. You'll drive down the roads in the neighborhoods, and there'll just be piles of them laying at the end of people's driveways. They don't ever read them.
Mhm.
I don't know how this newspaper's still in business. They've been doing this for a few years now. I guess off of advertisement. I don't know. But they're getting money from somewhere because they're not charging you for the newspaper anymore. They're just throwing it in your front yard. I actually grab them sometimes though, keep them in the car, use them to clean like windows and different, because their newspaper looks really good for cleaning windows.
You know, it works really good for cleaning windows.
What?
00 steel wool.
Never used that before. Never heard of that.
Just
Oh,
really,
like the
really
little-
fine steel wool.
The little steel, but wouldn't that like scratch the window though?
Glass is harder than the little small pieces of steel. So
You're talking
You got
about just scrubbing it, right? To get all the
no,
crap off?
like if you got bugs built up on your windshield.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm talking about just if you're just cleaning like a window and you don't want any streaks.
Oh, you're wanting just
Newspaper.
a finish shine.
Yeah, newspaper works really good for that. You just crumble it up.
Oh yeah,
Spray your window down?
I used to do that. Like
Try it,
even
I'm
I'd
telling
even
you.
do it. Yeah, I do it on
Oh.
my car windows.
It
My
works really
favorite
good.
thing, my favorite thing to use for cleaning like my house windows is my wife.
Oh, God.
uh,
She must not be home.
Uh.
Or he's in the office.
Oh, she's home. I'm at the
Yeah.
office.
Hey,
Yeah,
those,
there you go.
This is my last day at work too, so I'm just kind of goofing off.
those microfiber claws work pretty well too.
Mm-hmm. I think I just got an email.
Yeah, but if you've never tried newspaper before, try it and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, newspaper works pretty well.
It leaves a streak-free finish on your windows.
I want to pressure wash the damn windows on the house and clean them up. So much condensation and shit all over it.
Actually, if you live in an HOA, TJ, you might have to at one point because otherwise they're going to start dinging you. The side of your house looks dirty.
Yeah.
A lot of HOAs will do that. You'll have to get pressure washed like once every year or two.
The best money you'll ever spend is having someone else come in. If you got a 2-story house, have somebody else come and clean your siding.
No,
No,
yeah,
we
for
just have
sure.
we actually 2 stories, yeah, because we got the windows in the living room and then we got windows upstairs, so.
I used to at our old house. I did everything myself, and then after that, it's this new house. It's like, okay, there's certain things that it's worth paying for. Drywall, pay somebody to come in and do drywall because you're
Yeah.
going to spend a week at it and make a mess. They're going to come in. They're going to spend one day at it, get the entire job done,
Get her done.
and it's
Mar-
and
Well, and two, they'll use that bacterial crap that they spray on the house and it's supposed to
Mhm.
last for like
Yeah.
6 or 8 months or something. It's supposed to keep build up.
yeah, and especially we get a lot of algae on the north side of our house,
Mm.
so
Yeah, that was a big problem when I lived in North Carolina. A lot of houses, man. You drive by and the house would look really nice if they pressure washed it, but it just is all nasty and green from the algae.
Yeah.
that build up over time. Cause I actually went outside when I first was in North Carolina when I was at Sarah's mom's house and her house had it really bad. And one day I was out there, grabbed her big brush that she had for her bus that she used to clean her bus. Had like a 10-foot handle on it.
Mhm.
I just went out there and just started scrubbing the side of her mom's house. Fucking her house looked brand new when I got done with it.
I wonder
That's
if
what
that works pretty well because Mark was like, I actually have a window cleaner that, well, no, he's like the best thing for cleaning glass is lemon juice and vinegar.
Well, you can buy Windex with vinegar in it. I have that.
Yeah.
Windex sells, they have a Windex that's got vinegar in it. And it works really good. As far as, streaks and stuff like that. Plus it's better to use on versus like some of the Windex, still has ammonia in it. And if you use that on certain things, it can mess it up. Like you don't want to use that on electronics. Which I don't ever spray stuff down anyway. So like if the electronics, like if it's a TV screen, I'll
Yeah.
spray a little Windex vinegar on the towel and then I'll wipe the screen down. See, now I don't know if you guys are making window cleaner or you're trying to make a salad. Cause now Hakarashi is like, add olive oil.
Olive oil and
vinaigrette for your windows.
vinaigrette. For your windows.
Yeah, maybe some anchovies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making some Italian dressing to spray on your windows.
Yeah. That's funny.
No,
Is there-
but really, to be 100% honest, cucumber slices make great scrubbies.
But you'd have to like keep cutting them because they wouldn't last too long though.
That's a great thing. You just cut the end of the cucumber off, scrub, cut, scrub, and it basically lasts all the way down the length of the cucumber.
See, I don't know if he's being serious or not. Sometimes I can't tell with Donald.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
Sometimes it's hard to tell because he'll look at you and he'll kind of give you the smile like.
Yeah.
Uh,
That smile says, I wonder how far I can push this.
exactly. Akarashia says, Mudball creative, the cucumbers explain the rosy complexion. Doing the cucumbers on the eyes.
Yeah, it's how I keep my youthful.
Youthful figure. Youthful figure.
Immaturity keeps me young, actually.
That's why he looks so much younger than everybody else on Bill's panel.
Except when I don't shave. Look at this crap.
Yeah. Did y'all finish building your deck yet? Or are y'all still working on it?
Oh yeah, we got the spindles left to do, and my wife is
okay.
actually at home working on that. She took the day off, and like I said, today's my last day at work, and so they're gonna probably let me cut out of here at 1.
What are you like retired now or?
They downsized me,
Oh,
so I'm in the job hunt.
there you go.
What, is there anybody else even in the office with you? They all finally come back?
They
to the
know.
office?
And I've been the only person in this office really every single day for the last couple of years.
Yeah, ever since COVID.
Ever since COVID, I still kept on showing up every single day because if I work from home, I can't concentrate. And I kind of like
Yeah.
having a separate place that gives me a little bit of structure to my routine. If I tried working from home for a little bit, but it turns out when you work from home, and I had my office downstairs,
I would think like
I stopped going downstairs because that was where work was.
because I'm actually trying to look for another job myself. And I was talking to one of my friends about it, and she was telling me about people that work from home. And I was like, man, if I sat here all day out, but she was saying like, man, you could do it like anywhere. You could be like outside, out on the beach. You don't necessarily have to stay at your house. Like,
Yeah,
you could
that's
do,
true.
You could do
And
it.
I
anywhere.
do that some days because when I am most focused and active and like can concentrate is in a situation where there is some activity, but it's not intrusive activity. And so public libraries are my favorite place. If I have to go and sit down and actually knuckle down and think and concentrate,
Oh
public
yeah.
library, because people are quiet, but there's still activity going
They
on.
still have those?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's still public library.
I know, I'm just
they don't have any books.
Yeah, public libraries usually are pretty calm and relaxing.
Yeah, and I love if I have to concentrate on something, that's my place to go.
TJ, I'm amazed that you had a friend of yours tell you that you could do the job from home because you could do it on the beach and in the backyard and everywhere else. Oh, you can't concentrate while you're on the screen.
Well, it is for some people, and it's not for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta be able to tune everything out just like that, you know?
Yeah, I don't think TJ should be working
No.
anywhere where there are actual squirrels.
Well, we're actual squirrels. No, because I was my buddy like
I can
across
see
the
TJ doing that.
my buddy right across.
I was chasing a squirrel around the park, trying to steal his nuts.
2 hours later, he finally realizes he's a mile and a half from home. He hasn't caught the squirrel.
Hey, look, a squirrel.
I was trying to get the squirrel to eat my nuts, but he kept running away.
No,
Like,
but I was telling Paul earlier, like one of my buddies right across the breezeway, his job working at a jail, they said that they were hiring, and like you check people in on you're looking at like monitor screens or whatever and checking people in or whatever. But
I got a application and a call from the sheriff's department around here, and it was for doing commissary, like bookkeeping type entry stuff, and they're only wanting to pay like $16 an hour, It's like I don't know. I can go to Walmart and walk around for that.
Yeah, you can-
Although a government job, you know, you get vested in your retirement pretty quick.
Actually, the supervisor, if you could get back into Walmart as a supervisor, you'd be making over $20 an hour because their minimum base pay, I think, is 20 now for supervisors. And that's for the support managers. Because they got
Yeah.
rid of all the department managers.
Mhm.
Now you just have like, I think, 6 support managers now. That's it.
And I really enjoyed doing overnight sport, but our Walmart isn't open 24 hours anymore.
They might still have it though, because I'm sure they still have a third shift that unloads. You just wouldn't be dealing with customers.
Hey, TJ, what about driving Uber Eats?
Well, you know, it's funny because I tried doing that. I tried signing up for Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, and I would get all these emails saying, "Oh, we have enough Instacarters and all that stuff." But I don't know. I need to find something that like has benefits and shit like
Well,
that.
the other thing too, TJ, is if, you know, there are agents out there that will find you a job.
Yeah, that's what I need to do because my wife had printed off an application or showed me an application that I could fill out for a company that like helps you find a job or whatever that's suitable
Yeah.
for you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably a temp agency.
Yeah.
Those aren't always the best, so to be
Well,
honest.
either a temp agency or there's permanent, you know,
Temp agencies,
they'll place you in a position. It's just like new hire. You're on temporary, but if you work out, you work out, you know?
Yeah.
temp agencies though, they tend to draw you in and say, oh, you're gonna make $18 an hour, but then they fail to tell you, we're gonna take 9 of that. You know? And then you're not actually making but like
Not all,
$9.
Justin, that's the extreme. Not all temp agencies are that way.
Yeah.
There's some temp agencies that are funded by
Nope.
government financing.
Well, like around here, they have all the temp agencies that we have 2 of them in my town. They're privately owned and they take 35% of your hourly wage because of what they charge the company to have
They're
you.
probably not placing anybody.
I used both of them when we first moved here, and they were horrible about you would get right to the point of I worked for one of them for a couple months before I got my job at Walmart. But my friend, he was with them for like 6 months, and they were horrible about right before you were supposed to get hired as a permanent employee, they'd fucking just up and move you to another job somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a way of them keeping you in, because then they don't lose that money. I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but the ones around here were. It was almost kind of predatory to keep you in because they didn't want to give you up to a company.
Yeah, I agree with you, TJ. I'm not sure about warehouse work.
Yeah, because I
But-
actually used to work at the Walgreens distribution center out there in Jupiter, and man, it was so hard work, and you had to make a certain production rate, and I couldn't keep up with it. And like,
It's
and I was
insane.
like, one department I started off in was the split case department where you're just like grabbing items and putting
Yeah.
them in totes, and then
Yeah, pick and pack.
they moved me over into the receiving department. And man, like just riding those forklifts, man, like just the way my body is physically, dude, that shit was hurting my back, man.
Oh.
I literally, like one night I was working there and dude, I got so tired. I fucking pulled the damn forklift in there with a pallet on it, lifted up and sat on some boxes. I was sitting here just like this in the back of the truck. and my manager came in and found me sleeping in the back of the truck. Like, TJ, how come you're not working?
Do you remember those boxes, Donald? The pick and pack boxes at Walmart? Oh my God. You would open it up and it'd be like 3,000 loose cosmetic
Just
items.
vomited. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. I hated
Yeah.
those things.
I started in receiving and they would send the pick and packs in and it's like, oh crap, we're gonna have to sort. You get a truckload full of the pick and packs and oh crap.
Yeah. And you would
Yeah.
literally open it up and it would be
Uh-huh.
3,000 loose cosmetic pieces for
Yeah,
cosmetics.
even at
Yeah.
the Walgreens store that I work at now, like when the
Hated that.
truck comes, like they deliver the shipments, and we'll have to like unpack it and put it on their shelf and stuff. That shit's annoying. I hate
If-
doing that shit.
Oh, this is so weird having a little bit of commiseration and connection with Justin. He's
I did
"Oh,
tell
yeah,
you. I
Walmart,
hated.
oh."
I hated that freaking aisle, dude. I would go down there, and it'd be like blush 126. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't know makeup like that. And you'd have like 1,000 little sticks of makeup that all
Yeah.
looked identical to me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, when I had younger eyes, I mean, barcodes. I mean,
But yeah, you get boxes and boxes of those pick and packs with the loose shit in them, and sometimes they would be completely mixed departments too.
oh yeah.
It wouldn't even be the same department.
Mm-hmm. And you'd you get them off the truck, and okay, everybody else is taking pallets
What
out to wherever it goes, and you got your pick and pack. All right, grab a few empties, and now we're gonna sort departments.
You'd be doing this shit, throwing them in the other boxes. Yeah.
And you're just in the box, and you got
Mar-
good enough where you didn't have to look. You were just tossing stuff and nailing your boxes
Yeah.
around your department. It was fun.
Mark's talking about a security job for me, like security guard just walking around making sure nobody has broken in.
Well, you
Yeah.
have to go to the Department of, for some reason in Florida, the Department of Agriculture is the one that does the security license.
Hmm.
So you have to go there to get it if you want to do
Well,
that.
is
DJ.
it just me or is TJ with a gun? That kind of disturbs me a little bit.
Well, you can do unarmed security.
Yeah, he could be unarmed security.
I
It
can just carry
pays,
on one of those like wand things and like beat people up with them if they.
it pays less.
They just,
but
they just give TJ a whistle and he can blow.
Yeah, TJ goes in and says, "I'm looking to get the baton and a whistle."
TJ
Okay,
said,
uh,
TJ,
So what's your guys' policy on tasers? I mean, bring my own.
Yeah, I got my own taser.
TJ said they're going to give us nightsticks, German shepherds, tasers.
And I only have to keep the German Shepherd for 3 weeks.
TJ go, "What are you looking at, buddy?"
That's funny.
TJ's going to expect all that, and all they're going to give him is a rape whistle.
Like, dude, where's my fucking wand? Where's my fucking German Shepherd dog?
Well, I can't remember what movie that was where the guy gets a security job and he hands him, he's like, here's a rape whistle and a roll of quarters to call the real cops. he hands the dude a roll of quarters and a rape whistle. And he was like, and this is for if you need to call the real cops. I just can't remember what movie it was.
Sounds like Paul Blart or something.
It might have been.
Paul Blart.
I can't remember that, but it was a movie about security. And the guy literally hands him a roll of quarters and a rape whistle, and he's like, and these are for if you need to call the real cops.
Well, I'm not in a hurry to find a job quite yet. I did get some
You got severance.
severance, and I got some savings that'll keep me going a little bit. But I also have camera gear that I'm gonna try, and I've already registered my LLC, Mudball Creative, and I'm gonna try and pick up some video work. And
Little commercial work. Yep.
yeah,
Fucking right, JD. Fucking right.
there's my boss. Hello.
Well, guys, you want to keep going, or it's 11 o'clock.
You trying to go nap?
No, I've got to mow the lawn.
Well, it's up to you. It's your channel. You make the decision.
Well, what I could do is I could make you the host and let you guys fly if you want to.
I got to get off here. I got a couple things to do anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go relax and.
Okay, TJ. All right. We'll see you. We'll see everybody next time.
Adios.
All right, well,